Hey everybody, so I am busy tomorrow on Sunday again, so I cannot do games of the week on Sunday morning, so I'm going to do it today. So this is what I think are the best games of the week for this coming week, Sunday, October 28th through Saturday, November 3rd. And these, I don't know if I'm just being more picky in what I would call a game of the week, or if there just aren't as many good matchups this week, but a little light on the games of the week number this week. I only have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, only 7 games out of the whole week. But anyway, here we go. These are what I think are the best games. Tomorrow, Sunday, San Jose versus Anaheim. Anytime the California teams play, it's a game of the week. They're just such great rivals. There's so much animosity between those teams, and they usually play good games too. Also, San Jose knocked Anaheim out of the playoffs last year in the first round, so there's a little bit of added juice there. The fact that they played each other in the last postseason. Nothing on Monday, October 29th. So Tuesday, October 30th, there's 2. New Jersey versus Tampa Bay. I am really excited for that game because Tampa Bay, obviously one of the best teams in the league. New Jersey, off to a better start than I anticipated. They met in the playoffs last year in the first round. When teams that played each other in the playoffs the year before play in the regular season, there's usually some carryover. And I believe this is the first matchup between these teams this year, so that's going to be a fun game to watch. It's going to be interesting to see how New Jersey holds their own with Tampa Bay, and also the added energy of a past playoff matchup. Also that night, Vegas versus Nashville. Vegas not off to a great start. Nashville off to a tremendous start, but still presumably two of the better teams in the Western Conference. This is going to be a big test for Vegas. They need to start winning, and they need to start beating some good teams. And Nashville is certainly a very good team, and gives them the opportunity to really make a statement and show them that they are still the team that they were last year that went to the Stanley Cup Final. Nothing on Halloween night. There's only one game Halloween night. I forget even who it is, but it's nothing spectacular. And I assume a lot of people are going to be busy doing other things on Halloween, not watching hockey, which is it's probably a smart move by the NHL to really just throw that night away and have games other nights. November 1st, couple of really good matchups November 1st. Washington versus Montreal. This is a chance for Montreal to really show that they're for real this year. They're off to a really good start after, most people didn't expect much of anything from them this season. They've held their own so far, and they've had a really good start. So this is a chance for Montreal to say this isn't just a fluky good couple of weeks where we're really not that great. This is a chance for them to say that we're the real deal. We should be a playoff team this year. We're a legitimate team that can beat good teams and potentially make the playoffs. So no bigger test than the defending Stanley Cup champions. So Montreal versus Washington should be a really good matchup. Also that night, Nashville versus Tampa Bay, and I usually don't put cross-conference games on this all that often because there usually aren't that. Cross-conference games usually don't have the same same juice or energy level or emotional play in the game that a division rivalry matchup does. But Nashville versus Tampa Bay is a potential Stanley Cup final matchup for this year, and also two of the absolute best teams in the league, maybe the two best teams in the league playing each other. I know that there are some other teams that would probably disagree with that statement, saying that Nashville and Tampa Bay are the two best teams in the league, but they're absolutely two of the 5 best teams in the league. They're 2 top 5 teams in the NHL. So anytime that they play, even though they only play twice a year, it's going to be a fun matchup. And it's going to be a very, very good game to watch, because you are going to see hockey played at the highest level when Nashville and Tampa Bay play. Nothing on November 2nd, so then Saturday, November 3rd, 2 games also on November 3rd. First, Toronto versus Pittsburgh. 2 high-flying offenses that can score a ton of goals. 2 of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Pittsburgh won the first game against Toronto 3-0. Matt Murray shut out the Maple Leafs. You have to know that Toronto is not going to be shut out again by Pittsburgh. Not with that offense. So that's going to be a really, really good game. I expect a ton of speed and skill in that game, and certainly something that's going to be, fast-paced, fun to watch hockey. And also that night, Minnesota versus St. Louis. Again, those Central Division matchups are so good, and Minnesota and St. Louis there's a little bit of animosity between those teams. They do not get along. Most of the Central Division teams have some hatred between them, but Minnesota and St. Louis definitely do. They're certainly one of the better matchups when Central Division teams play, much like Nashville and Winnipeg, much like Chicago and St. Louis, when Dallas and Minnesota. When those teams play, there is some real energy and some animosity between the teams. So that should be a really fun game to watch as well. So for this coming week, Sunday through Saturday, these are what I think will be the best games of the week. So if you get a chance to watch any of them, definitely take advantage of that. I know that Vegas versus Nashville on Tuesday night is the NBCSN game, so if you're in the United States, you'll have a chance to watch that game. These are really good matchups, and certainly going to be fun games to watch. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media, check out offthewallhockey.com. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to donate on Patreon, that link is down in the description below as well. Don't feel obligated, but if you wish to do so, every little bit helps. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. We're up to over 270 subscribers now. Channel giveaway coming at the 300 subscriber mark, so let's get there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.